Even though we are out of reach, I can feel the water on my feet. The things that you said to me, they will grow inside the make-believe. I am still dancing on the feelings that you gave me. I am still dancing on the feelings that you give me.
Barton, this right here, this is why you can't be allowed here. Right here. Like, you don't come in and say good day, right? What do? You come in and you start poking the bear instantly. Instantly come in for no reason and just pokey poke. You know what I mean? You know what? We're so good right now that we're gonna start this early. Burden, and it's your fault, Burden. It's your fault. Hello, YouTube. How are you guys? I hope you guys are doing well today. Well, today we're going to be playing some Soulstone Survivors. So you guys should have a pretty good time with this game. If you don't know what this game is, I really want to show you. So let me show you what the game is. Okay, so this is the game here, right? So you guys can see it and see what it is. Early access right now on Steam, $9.99. That's US dollars currently. So the game actually did come out. Demo prior to this, and then they had a prologue as well that was out. Played both of them. I enjoyed the game, but there was some things that honestly I was hoping that they would do, and it looks like some of that stuff they've already done. This is a single player game for those that like to play with a group. Think of it as you can read up here on the top, think of it as kind of like a arena survival game. So you're going to be placed inside of an arena, and then you've got, all of these baddies that are coming at you. After you kill so many of the ads, we'll say, then you're going to have a bigger boss that then's going to attack you. So when that bigger boss attacks, then you get these gems. You're going to see the different types of gems that we're going to show you here soon. Those gems you then use to upgrade things. So it's very easy to kind of understand the game in general. As you can see, I'm going to go straight to the roadmap because I think the roadmap right now, early access, a lot's changed. For those that played the prologue or kind of the demo time period, we didn't have that many skills. I mean, now we got 142 skills. I can definitely tell a difference between this game and what I played before. So the skills and everything else that you had, it was just, it's a completely different game, honestly. I mean, I feel like I've played it, I don't know, the last day or two, probably for about 6 hours. I don't know what happened. I just immediately lost time. But the interesting part is I have all kinds of different builds that I was making. And I think that that's kind of the rhythm that you're going to have. And I think with the game, because there's 345 skills, I think at full release, it's going to be even better than that. One of the complaints I had really for the game in general was the skills. The other part was the maps. Whenever I play the prologue, because they can kind of become repetitive. It kind of feels like you're doing the same thing over and over again. The great part for this one, they do have 5 maps. We know that the release now, they're going to be having 10 maps when it comes out. That's good. The great news is I hope that they try to figure out a way to make these a little bit more dynamic in the future. The iron ore and some of these gems and stuff do pop up in different places inside of the actual game. But my hope is they spend a little bit more time on that. Yeah, it's similar to Vampire Survivals for sure. The other one is Brotato. So if you've ever seen Brotato, which is really a phenomenal game, it reminds me a lot of Brotato too. What I love about it, it has kind of like a torchlight feel to it. So you guys will see, I mean, you guys saw kind of a snapshot of what it looks like. and then if kind of a 3D feel as well. So it's kind of a cool little thing. Bosses right now, there's 8. Kind of the way it works is each one of the matches that you're in, you're going to be kind of pushed through there. There's 5 lords that you're going to see. We'll call them bosses that you're going to kind of go through each one of those maps or matches. So that's a pretty cool thing. The cool part is characters. So characters were another one of the areas that I was most concerned about with the game, because there's only 3 that were actually unlocked initially during the prologue. You know, now that we're in early access, now you see we got 14. Huge difference too. I love up close and personal, but you guys are going to get a chance to see some of these. We're going to go through some of these and just kind of look at them. Full release looks like 21 total characters. That's a phenomenal piece. I'm loving that as well. One of the other things that I hope that they spend some time on is going to be the weapons and upgrading and stuff like that. So I think that what they're going to need to do here for the upgrades is just kind of work through getting legendary weapons and all that. We're only seeing about 20 of the 105 weapons that are going to be here. So I suspect that this is probably what they're working on now, is to get more weapons out. I think this is going to be vital for this game, for the longevity of the game, and for it to continue to increase. Some of the Steam reviews that I've already read, some of it has been, you know, some of that. Like, hey, I feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over again. And you guys will obviously see that. There's runes inside here. There's curses inside here, skill tree, achievements, and all of that. And the last thing is really the game modes. We're going to talk about those other things as we get into the game. But really the game modes, you have standard only is what we remember before. Early access is actually added endless. So that's just endless waves over and over and over again of ads, which is really cool. And it looks like full release, we're going to have daily challenges. And what I find interesting, I just talked about maps a little bit ago, is that there may be a sandbox that's coming. Now that to me would be kind of cool. So I still go back to like the Far Cry 2 days, where you had the ability for players to create maps and then people could go in. Man, that would be something else if they allowed, you know, that kind of focus. And I don't know that they are, but it sure would be nice if they did. So let's just kind of look in the games. That way you guys can see what this thing looks like. Inside of it, you've got kind of your top area here that you're going to kind of be going through. So you got the fight, you got your character, blacksmith, runes, skill tree, and then of course achievements. For the fight area, so just to kind of understand, as you're out and you're doing things, you're beating ads, you're going to be getting soul stones. Okay, these things are going to be dropping, you're going to be picking them up and doing it. So all the lesser enemies that you're beating, you'll get those. Each one of these, so your red, blue, orange, green, and purple, are basically from the bosses. So this is the first boss that you'll beat inside of the match that you're in. Second boss, third boss, fourth boss, fifth boss. Now these are important because these are going to be used in your skill tree and some other locations that we'll kind of talk about. Yeah, Minecraft Barbarian. It could be. Okay, from characters, for those that played last time or you'd played before, you know that we didn't really have that many selections. You can see here, this is one of the things that I kind of like about the game, is that, you know, you have these unique skills that you're going to be unlocking as you continue to progress your character up. So like I said, I played a little bit. So, you know, unfortunately the character's up some, but you have all of these different characters that you can look at and see. So this is a pyromancer, right? Going to be very, very cool, very fire-based character. You've got the Houndmaster, mortars. So this is for people that like animals. I think you have 1 or 2 animals, and you can increase those that you'll have an opportunity to play. You've got the Spellbound. So you have all of these, and you unlock them as time goes on. So as you play the game, so if I wanted to unlock the Sentinel, so for those that like archer-based characters, look, this character here could be an example. You obviously need to have beaten the 4th boss at least 3 times, and then you can use that to unlock this. And you can see there's lots more characters here that we're going to have an opportunity at some point to kind of go through. We won't know what they are until we go through these areas and we complete it. And then that boss will open up, and then we'll be able to use that, that item. Probably one of the things they're probably going to focus on the most is going to be the blacksmith. They haven't spent a lot of time, in my opinion, on this because there's not really much here. Recipes and the materials, kind of what you're looking at. Good morning, Diamond. How are you? So what we do know off the character that I have right now, that I can go in and I can craft this axe right here. So this is basically what I'm going to get if I craft it. I'm going to get a 15% critical damage modifier, plus 20 armor power, 15 cast frequency modifier, but I'm going to lose negative 20 movement speed. The other thing is I'm going to slash forward 2 times, so that's in front of me for 80 damage. It applies bleed, and then there's a cooldown. The basic skill type, and you'll understand the skill types as we're going through, as I'll explain those to you. But you have swing, frontal, and physical, and there's a whole bunch of different types of skills. You're going to be wanting to stack these on top of each other to obviously make your character more powerful. This is the area that I think that they're going to be expanding out a little bit more. And honestly, I could be, you know, so early into the game that maybe I haven't seen all of this stuff that's available here either. Based on them having kind of limited weapons, you know, from what I saw, I think they're, what did I say, 20 weapons. I think this is about as much as we get on this one, but I'm hoping that they're going to add them, and then you'll use the different materials. Now, the one thing is the materials that you have. So like iron, as an example, iron, we're going to find that in the caves. So when I go in and I look at, you know, if I go fight, right, I have the different maps here that I can choose from. So just to explain, so this first one, Scorching Valley, we can see copper and topaz. Caves, I've got iron and emerald. This I got gold and ruby. So based off what you do here, well, is what you're going to need, right? So we know we need rubies, we need emeralds, and we need iron to be able to get this stuff. So very simple process here to understand. If I wanted to unlock this weapon, which I will leave it up to you guys. So if you guys want me to unlock this weapon, go ahead and put ones in chat. That'll let me know that you want me to do it. But I basically would need to spend 10,000 of my soul stones to then unlock that recipe. And then that becomes a weapon that I have available to utilize. The other part is runes. So this, I haven't got into this yet, but we now have runes that are inside of it. To equip runes, you first have to have runic power. To do the runic power, we're going to be over here, right? So this is really where it increased the runic power of all your characters by 1. So this is 50,000. I would hit this, and then I can then come in and I can apply runes to your build, which are really cool. So I can't wait to kind of get into this to see what kind of builds we can create based off of that. A skill tree, pretty simple. You're going to go in and the same thing, the soul stones. Now, some of this stuff is soul stones. Some of it's going to be the gems that you're going to get here, right? So any one of the bosses that you beat. But as an example, some of these we just want to get. So this one down here, if I look at this one gives a chance to get new skills when you level up. So the big thing is that's something that you may want to reset some of your skills as you're playing, and you guys will see it. So that may be something that I would want to get. I'm not overly concerned about it right now, but it'd definitely be something I want to look at. You also have these over here. Increase all health received from health crystals by 5. You've got increase your armor power by 6. Reduces all damage taken by such and such. So you've got a lot of opportunities here, and you don't have to unlock all of them. So just because it's like 1 of 5, I can just do 1, and that's perfectly fine. So it's on me to decide what I unlock, and there's variations here. And as time goes on, if people enjoy the video and we want to get deeper in these, then I can look at these a little bit further. But okay, let's get into the first one. That way you guys can see what this looks like. We're going to go in. I'm going to show you guys the first one. One of the things I want to talk about is the curses. So you have curses of the void. So first thing to know is that we've got these different resources that are going to come from this map. And then inside of it, we have these different levels, right? So if I look at one, I could go in here and I can basically choose one of these things that I want. So if I want Lifeless Void, so reduces all healing received by 12%, then, you know, basically that's going to give a +1 at the end if I can do it. So Reckless Goblins will now appear earlier in the match. Unholy Reinforcements now spawn 10% more frequently, or Revenge of the Void. Every time you kill an enemy, there's a 10% chance meter following near your position. So if some of that sounds ridiculous, we're going to go with Reckless Goblins. Now, again, with risk, you know, comes more rewards. And here's an example of what that looks like. You're going to actually get +5 minor soul stones. And if I clicked all these, you can see that it shows what it's going to do. So we'll go through here just to try this, and because we've already beat this one anyway, so it should be interesting. Okay. So this is a barbarian, the barbarian build. WASD is pretty much the move here. So nothing difficult on how this character moves. Basically go around. The beginning is a little bit slow on purpose. I think for those that have played it before, I think Siskel, you said you played it before. You remember that you got, you know, basically you were picking things really fast at the beginning. They've slowed some of that down, but they've sped it up at the end game, which was a little bit harder to get it. Okay, so there's copper. So you can see those little copper fields that are going to be everywhere, little rocks that we're going to need to go to because we need that. Those little yellow things right there, those are our soul stones. So those are the things that we need. Okay, so here's our first one, right? We got a skill point of 1 that we now get an opportunity to upgrade. What's up, Quadus? Good to see you, buddy. So we have 3 different options. This is kind of how it's going to look like, right? That kind of comes in for this one. So this one, we have the option of either doing magnetic, which probably is what I'm going to choose because this doesn't pop up. This is pretty good early game. What this is going to do is experience modifier additional 20% on the range modifier, so how far out, and additional 150% on that. So the other one we have is block power 5. Not really worried about that right now. Or we can do expansive, increase the area modifier by additional 10%, increasing the area of effect of all skills. I don't really have skills right now. I'm not sure what direction I'm going. So this one will be a little bit better because we can pick up the gems a little bit further out. So if you notice, see how they're picking up before and I had to go closer to them. So that's what makes that helpful. So it's a pretty good skill to have. Okay, well, here's our second one. Okay, the Titan Cleave's a big sword that's going to go out in front of us, right? So it's going to click. The quick strike is kind of like a strike that happens directly in front of us, and then a body slam will be a slam that goes out. We have all three choices. All of them are fine. I think for this one to really be confusing as crap, to make it hard for you guys to visualize, I'm going to do the body slam. So you can see kind of it's like a penetrating push that goes out. And as you upgrade that thing is out of control. Now, the thing with this build is you have an ability to kind of get minions. I don't know that we'll get them, but man, if we get them, they are something else. Okay, we've got a block power. Not really worried about that. We do have a chance for applying doom. So 20% causes 50 damage after 5 seconds, damage increase with new applications. Or we can do your attack 20% chance of applying burn. We want to apply burn. We like burning things. And you'll see the buffs kind of land on the actual bad guys. The other thing, I haven't really used it yet, but I also have a dash ability. So there's the dash ability that you get. Okay, so here we go. We don't worry about block power yet. We do have a chance to increase damage modifier by 15%, or we can increase critical damage by 5%. Either one of those is good. Let's go with the rare. You can see that this is a rare versus the other one was a common. Okay, and then we'll let this one run through. Okay, so here's our first, like, bigger bad guy. He's definitely not a boss. Okay, now we get to choose another. We got suction bombs. Throws a bomb in front of you, pulling enemies in a large area towards it. A bomb barrage. Fires 10 bombs in an area. That one's not bad. And then lightning bolt. Fires 3 lightning projectiles towards random enemy, piercing through enemies in a line. Each causing 435 damage. Okay, so we're going to go with... let's go with the lightning. Oh, there you go. You just saw it kind of fire off. Okay, now we got expansive. This one's common. So additional 5% increase the area of effect of all your skills. We can do the powerful strikes. Again, damage multiplier of 5. Or we can increase cast frequency. And we want to do cast frequency. Now, if you look down in the bottom left, so underneath me, you guys will see all of the passives and stuff starting to slowly gain. Like they're going to get more and more. Okay, here we go. Again, we got magnetic. Okay, so we can do this rare. Increase damage modifier by an additional 30%. Now, the problem with this one is 15% movement speed. I find that movement speed is pretty important in games like this, so I don't think we're going to choose that one. I do think we're going to, let's go ahead and do this multiplier. So we're just going to keep going. I mean, the meat and potatoes here. Okay, that's health right there, that green thing up there. So if you start to get low on health, then you know where to kind of find those. Okay, now we got Titan's Cleave. That's the one that's a sword that's straight in front of me. Now I can go down here and I can look at these. One of the things you're going to want to do, so if you look at the Shadow Bolt, you can see that this fires 7 shadowy projectiles toward a random enemy, piercing through, and it basically inflicting doom. Doom causes 249 damage, all that, right? So the skill type is a shadow, missile, magical, or physical. The reason that those are important because as you start to stack things on top of each other, you're going to want to make sure that the passives that you have, that, you know, these that are over here, that the skill matches, right? So like it's actually amplifying whatever that thing is that you may have. So if I go over here and I look, I don't think I picked anything yet that has any. Yeah, I don't have anything yet, but you're going to start to see them where it's going to tell you this will apply to these, you know, these skills. And we want to try to get them all in the same family if possible. Diamond says this game seems similar to Vampire Survivors. Yes, a friend of mine played that, except the game doesn't give the arcade. Yeah, so think of this as Vampire Survivors is a good example. Brotato's another good example, but it's a 3D and then it has that torchlight feel to it. It's probably the best way to look. Okay, so for this one, we know we've got a electric, missile, magical, physical. We've got slam, frontal, physical. swing, area, physical. So all of these have got physical thus far. So physical is about where we're going to be wanting to focus the majority of our time, as it seems here. So let's go with this Titan. Only bad part about the Titan is we actually have to be facing. You saw that slash there that basically went out. Okay, there we go. Now you can see that they're getting a little bit faster, so that's going to be interesting. Okay, increases the damage. Okay, so now if you look down here, you can see that the lightning bolt, level 1, if we decide to go here, we're going to increase it by 30%, and then we basically go up, so it would be level 2. Or we can increase the area modifier by additional 5%, increasing the area of effect, right? So how big it is. We definitely, I don't use this one because it slows you down. We're going to actually, yeah, let's do the lightning bolt. We like the idea of more things getting hurt. Damage is important. Okay, there we go. Okay, these are pretty easy. I'm going to start speeding these up a little bit. We're definitely not going to go with that. We are looking for rare, rare and epics. So this rare, this one's going to increase the multicast chance of all your skills. So anything that has a swing. Now, this is what I was talking about. Skills that would be affected by this power up are Whirlwind and Titan's Cleave. So two of the ones I have will now get this. So they're going to get an additional 24% multicast. And we definitely want that. So now if we can find something that has swing, we're going to be in such a better place. Okay, and while we're out here, we're going to go ahead and get these. We want the copper. That'll help us later on. We want to get these guys off of us. Okay. Bloodlust. Remember I said we need physicals where we need to be focused in. So we got the Shadow Bolt. Fire 7 shadowy projectiles toward a random enemy, piercing through enemies. Now this one's Doom. We also can empower you and all nearby allies, increasing the movement speed. Modifier additional 20%. Okay, so we're going to choose... I don't really have anything for this, but we're going to choose that one. If we're lucky, we're going to get some folks with us. Okay, we're going to increase here. I want to increase the critical damage by 10%. Now increases your critical damage modifier. So this is chance, and this is the modifier. So we're going to do this one. There we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that, huh? Now we're starting to cook. Okay, here's the first boss. So the first boss is probably going to be nasty because I am not... What do we have here? We are definitely going to choose multicast. Yes. We want things to come a little bit faster. Oh. That's where dash becomes important. Okay, there we go. Bam. Okay, now we get the next thing. So physical, I love the heroic strike. That's good. Now these jewels right here, so that's the first boss. Remember we talked about the different gems that you'll get. That's the first one we got right there. So that's perfect. All right, we're going to do, what do we have here? Your attack, 40% chance of slowing targets. Or we can do block power or increase. Yeah, let's do this. Seems like the distance, like I like them being as far away as possible. Interesting that we have not had that many. Usually I've had a couple speed modifiers at this point. There you go, right there. See, as soon as I called it, you hit it. So that was a speed modifier. Okay, we got a shockwave or stomp, causing 5 or 6 damage, applying fragility. This one's also physical. So we don't have to choose something, right? So if we're happy with everything down here and we're like, man, we don't need to change anything, right? Then we don't have to do anything. I am going to change this one though. So we're going to change the body slam. Just so you guys can see a different one. Okay, area of effect, increase the area modifier stomp. We can do the increases the damage by 5%, or of course we have this rare one over here too for a heroic strike. So we're going to add that one. We want to increase that one up. Okay, now we got damage increase for Titan's Cleave. We've got agile, or we've got this one. We're going to speed up some more. Things will start to speed up here pretty quickly. Okay. Chain lightning. I still don't feel good about the Hurls a lightning bolt at random enemy, causing 320. I wonder if I have not seen this one, but this one's electric chain burst and magical, so that one's not going to do much for us. What was this one down here? That was the lightning bolt. What's the one we? Oh, the stomp. Let's do this. Let's switch those out. Okay, there you go. Okay, so now we have lots of stuff shooting out different directions. Okay, we are going to do whirlwind because we need that to pick up a little bit. Whirlwinds are really our 360 degree. So you can see everything else is kind of like I've got to be pointing in the direction to hit the enemy. Whirlwind's my one thing that allows me not to. Okay, we're gonna at this point we're gonna increase the critical damage multiplier. We want to be just annihilating these dudes. There we go. Oh, this one's good. This one's good right here. So this one is physical too. No, we're not going to do it. Okay, so here's what you can do. So let's say I'm locked in and I'm like, man, I don't need anything else. You have the ability just to go straight to the passive power-ups. So we can then come into here and we're going to continue with damage. And you can see things falling down pretty quickly now. Now, this will all change here in a little bit. Increase the cast frequency of Bloodlust skill. Which one was that? That was this one. We want to do multicast. Okay, we're going to do damage increase. Okay, let's get those. Now the enemy are going to start getting harder. Now, the one thing I forgot to mention is up in the top right, you have your time alive, so you guys can see that. And you also have your objectives. So I've eliminated 1 of 5. The next monster is going to come when I hit 850, ads that I've beaten. So we're almost at the number 2 boss. Okay, nothing here that I see that's worth getting. We're going to do damage increase of whirlwind. Again, protecting myself. Okay, these guys right here are nasty. I don't like you. Okay, expansive. We're going to do the powerful strikes. There we go. Oh boy. Here we go. We're going to do multicast. So now multicast, basically we were only shooting 1 of those purple. Now we got 2 of them that are coming out. We're going to skip past this. We're going to go vicious strikes. You have a 100% chance to deal a critical strike on an enemy. So again, you're looking for those rares and the epics. Not always going to accept them, but like this right here is phenomenal. Shadow spikes. So we have these down here, level 2 right now. We can increase that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. There you go. And because the only reason I did it is because we have 2 of them that's shooting out now. So there's no reason not to do it. Okay, let's increase our speed. Okay, these guys are always nasty. There we go. So you can see that, like, I need a little bit. Oh, right here. Here you go. Look at these. Look at these dudes. So you got golems. So one thing I was talking about is you can actually have pets and stuff. And I call the golems as kind of that. Now, the reason that this is interesting to me is because I know that down here I've got the bloodlust. Now, this increases the movement speed modifier additional 20, right? So that's me and all nearby allies. And it casts frequency additional 40%. So this one would actually not be a bad one to take. So if I looked at everything, I'd say the lightning bolt's probably the one that's not really doing much for me at this point. So I am going to take this one and we're going to put it right there. Okay. Whoop. And now let the pain begin. And the cool part about those pets is they will actually cause the enemy to go to them. Okay, so now this matters, right? Increase the duration of Bloodlust skill 45%. So now we definitely want that there because now we have allies. It's not just me anymore. Okay, now we've got Resilient, increases armor. We don't want that one. Yeah, let's do armor. Got kind of very unlucky on that one. Okay, chain lightning. We don't want any of those. We do want area modifier cast frequency. Let's do cast frequency on these. So that means they're going to come out more. There we go. Okay, next boss. This boss always kills me. Perfect. Okay, damage increase. And we're going to do multicast. We want chance for additional something coming out. Now, the cool part. There we go. There we go. Come on. Hardest part is figuring out where she is. Okay, damage increase of heroic strike. Yep. Okay, there she is right there. Oh, no, that's the dude. There she is. Now, the cool part is she's been worrying about him. Okay, there we go. We don't want any of those. I haven't seen any that were for the ads that we have, unfortunately. I do think we'll probably, it's either this one or we're cast free. Let's do cast. Part of me says that we probably should have done speed, but oh boy. We're not really losing health right now, so I'm not overly worried. Oh, got the blow up dudes. So you got to watch out for those dudes. Okay, increased duration. Yep, increased duration. Oh, he about got me again. Got her. Okay, and you got to watch out for those pools, because those pools will kind of hang down there as you're kind of on the outside. Okay, critical damage chance by 10, cast frequency, and then area modifier. So we're going to do critical damage at this point. We want to step it up a little bit higher. Now you can see I've got 2, 3. I've got 3 of those cats down there. Up right here, increased damage. So we got the chaos golem. We can go here. Yep. We want them to be even better than they are. Oh, I got hit. Okay, so we definitely want to find some health here in a minute. Just to make sure we're going to do okay. Oh, let's get all this copper that's over here. Don't forget about that stuff. You got the bomb dudes. So these dudes right there are nasty. You got to watch those because they will come in and mess up your day. There's another one right there. Increased potency. We're going to make everything faster. Okay, let's go this way. Try to get as many of these as possible. Nope, 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 nope. Almost got stuck. I always get stuck on that side for some reason. Okay, you've got these up here. Aquata said, constant chaos. It's like being at my house at bedtime. Yeah, it's constant. Well, and the thing is this one's really not even that bad. Like, we're only 2 of 5, so we're fixing to hit 3 of 5. We get to 5 of 5. Just wait. The entire screen is going to be out of control. We are gonna increase the protection for our golems, because they need more protection. After this, though, like, that's it. We need to start working on us. Make sure that we're good. And you can see how many soul stones they're dropping. I mean, they're out there just wrecking things. So they're soul stones. It's part of the reason I like them is because of that. Okay, what do we have here? Area effect. Let's increase this. Where are we at right now? We're at 4. We'll do one more for them. Okay, here's the next boss. Next boss, Nasty. Nasty Billy. He ain't even worried about me. Now you can see the poison that's being set around. Okay, I thought I could just hang out there, but I guess not. Oh, he's done. Give it up. Oh, I think I just almost died too. Okay, we got area of effect. Okay, damage increase. Increase the damage modifier of all your skills with type swing. So this is going to work on whirlwind, titan cleave, and heroic strike. Yep, we're going to do that. Look at this dude. Save me, boys. Oh. Okay, there we go. Now these wolves right here just straight drive me nuts. So playing the game, just a couple of comments that I'll have, you know, for y'all. I mean, here's the thing. It's $9, early access. If you like wave games, you know, where you're just kind of like waving through and just enjoying different, you know, different builds and trying. I haven't had the same build at all, you know, then yeah, man, it's a really cool game. I would say the one thing, some of the complaints that I've seen on online were mainly that, hey, I've seen all the ads, because all the folks that you're seeing here is kind of what you're going to see throughout the game. Again, it's early access, so I'm positive that they're going to add more enemy as time goes on. I just don't think that they've gotten to the point yet where they need to add them. So a lot of the enemy you're seeing, a lot of the bosses, you know, they're all pretty much the same, but I mean, I think that's natural. I don't think that's a huge knock on them right now, especially knowing the prologue wasn't that long ago and they've added so much stuff since even that. Man, these wolves are just ridiculous. Yeah, these dudes right here are the bomb things and the wolves, man. All right, let's see what we have here. Spontaneous combustible. Let's add another 25% there. There we go. All right, we want to try to get as much of those as we can. You didn't think I could do it, did you, Burden? You challenge my skills, bro. All right, there we go. Oh, boy. Okay, there we go. Yeah, most of the movement in this game is coming from WASD, so. Okay, all right, so now we're going to, I believe, is this the fourth boss? I think it is. So this one should be good. Okay, we're going to increase the powerful strikes. We want to cause more damage now at this point. Where's this guy at? Okay, he's over there to the right. And these dudes right here just wear you out. Okay, there we go. Try to circle around just a little bit. Yeah, I got it. Game's like, hey, dude, you gotta kill the Lord. The Lord! Oh, boy. Holy crap. Okay. Agile, so we get 10% more. Yeah, let's be a little bit faster. What do you think? Okay, these dudes are horrible. Oh, crap. Yep, okay, we got him. We got him. Oh, this is going to be nasty right here. Come on, man. Get the trees out of my face. Come on, man. Sheesh. Okay, so bad news. I feel like our dudes are dead. We got spider webs everywhere. So we step in those, they're basically going to slow us down. Okay, there they go. Now they're back. Okay, there we go. All right, let's hit this passive, man. What do we have? Critical damage modifier. Yes. I want to be damaging all things. Wow, that thing went straight through. Holy crap. Yeah, I got bad news here, boys. We're not even doing any damage to some of these things. Okay, got him. Okay, we got to start working on us. It's what I tell Burden he needs to do all the time. He needs to just work on him. You know what I mean? Be better, Burden. Be better. Now you can also see like the copper and stuff. We're getting more of that as the match progresses. So that is a good thing. So like initially you only see like you're getting like 1 or 2 or 3, but then as you continue to move through the game, you'll get more and more of those. So we're actually not doing too bad. We got 168 of those right now. We're going to continue to increase. Let's do the amount that we're. There we go. There's my boys. Where y'all been, man? You been out there sleeping? Oh, crap. Chew them up real quick. Spit them out, boys. There we go. Okay, we're going to do bloodlust. Nope, let's do this damage increase. I got to start working on me. Oh, here comes some more of those wolves. Great. Like we don't have enough of those. Now we can get some more of these golems. I just haven't gotten one of the things yet that allows you to increase them, which kind of stinks, but should get it here pretty quickly. Oh crap. Those dudes are nasty, man. Oh, mo. Okay, we're looking pretty good. 2,600, so we've got the next one fixing to pop. And then that one's usually a little bit rough. So let's see if we can get something good here. Okay, we're going to do blocking power 4. Let's do damage to cleave. Pretty good on copper. Looks like we've been getting a pretty good amount, which is good news. Silly little snakes out here spitting juices everywhere. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. There we go. We'll take this one out. There we go. Perfect. Okay, we're getting close. 25. So 26. They'll be popping here in a second. Get out the way. Get out the way. Oh, we almost died. Okay, we're going to do increased damage to the golems. We're tearing this dude apart. Get out of here. Oh, pissed him off. Oh, we want this. And you can see those are the different types of things too. Snake juice. Yummy. Just what mama used to like. Ah, nice. Bam. We did it. And that's what it looks like. So you can see we only had 2. I think man, I can't remember what it was, but I think I had like 4 of these on me. 4 or 5. Maybe 5 of these. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, those things were just running around, just smashing everything. So like you didn't have to do anything. So part of, I think, Aquatis, where you were talking about, There's skills that not only this character, but some of the others have, where you like smash the ground and everything is blowing up all the way across the map. Those are really cool, you know, parts of the game. So just know you have variations of what this looks like. And remember, this is kind of the barbarian. So this is kind of the whirlwind build. You know, you've got a ranger, so you've got arrows, you've got, you know, weapons, you've got, I mean, there's just so many different types of things that you can do. Once you do this, you're going to basically enter back into the portal. So we can see how we did here. So didn't really have any area modifiers on. That was interesting for that. But you can see most of the other stuff that I did have. So I did have 2 dashes that I could use. So that's very helpful. And of course, that's something you want to open. And then we can see in here kind of what we got. You know, so we did get some gems and other stuff that we needed. So not bad. Cursed Insanity, we've got some stuff here. So that's good. This will be the first time that I've done those. So I do want to go in here and just look at that real quick. Oh. Where are those at? Those are... Oh, I think are they in here? Okay, yeah, there it is right up there. So it looks like if we do a set amount, then this increases. Yeah, this increases and then allows us to move on. So when you curse it, you'll go from level 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, so forth and so on. So we are obviously moving our way through these. So that's the other thing that you're going to want to be doing is move through each one of these. And then you get different stuff for those as well. So that's pretty cool. Okay. What does it say? Complete this map with 4 or more curse intended to unlock this level. Okay. Interesting. All right, so we know how to do that now. That's good. So back it up. Okay, so the one thing I want to do is look at the blacksmith. I do want to, now that we've gotten this enough, we've got 10,000 soulstone. Let's go ahead and craft that. So we've now crafted these. Let's go back to our character. Now you see we've got 2 options of weapons that we can actually put on. We've got our current one that's here, right? So that's 20 maximum health, 15 crit, damage, cast frequencies 25, and then movements plus 10. And then of course you got the unique skills underneath it. Now if we switch it, now you can see down here what we're gonna have, right? So we look down at the bottom, there's not a lot of like what I would call any additions to this barbarian when you just have that first weapon. But when we stick on this second weapon, now it changes. So now we get a plus 15 crit damage. We're gonna get plus 20 armor power, plus 15 cast frequency modifier. The only bad part is that the movement speed modifier has actually been removed. So we're going to go in, we're going to do one more of these with this piece because I suspect this is going to be a pretty good, and then that way you guys can see how the weapons work at least. And I'm guessing at some point there's going to be multiple weapons that you'll be able to physically get inside of this one. Okay. Let's go and look at the skill tree real quick. I think we have everything in here that we need. Right? What is this one? Recover 2 health points. Yeah, let's go ahead and get one of those. Increase your area modifier. That's 25,000. Oof, that's a lot. Any attack that would kill you restores your health to 50% instead. Oh, that's pretty cool. Huh. Okay, we do have enough for that, but I don't think we're going to get that. And now the other thing we have too is that we can get the runic power. Let's go ahead and buy that just to see what that is. Increase the runic power of all your characters by 1. Okay. All right, let's go in and look at the runes. Okay, so here's the runes. You can get runic power through the skill tree and by completing achievements. Okay, so we're going to now have to go through here, I'm guessing, and get this stuff. Like, how do we do this now? Oh, okay, we need 10 of these. So once we get 10 of those, then we'll be able to get that next one. Okay, very cool. All right, let's go. Let's do one more fight. If you guys have any questions or anything, post in there. All right, let's go to the second map. That way you guys can see this one. We'll see how this character plays out now. So now the problem is I have to face. See the difference? I'm slower and I have to face. So I'm not sure if I like it, to be fair. At least the other one, it was like I had a 360 degree kind of attack around me. So I think it'd be good if, and maybe there's a modifier or skill or something that you can add to it. Okay, here we go. So increase the area modifier by additional 5%, increasing the area of effect of your skill. Let's do the cast frequency. Let's see how. There it is. You can see it going up. Yeah, so just a little bit different than the whirlwind. So it'd be nice if you could, though, if you had the ability to kind of choose that and kind of go back and look at it and go, well, I like the weapons, but I would rather have this thing. Okay, we're going to do a quick strike because this one is swing frontal physical, and that's frontal physical. Okay, there you go. This is a first look at Soulstone Survivors. Killing Rage. Good to see you, buddy. Okay, now we got an opportunity. We can do a damage multiplier, right? Our modifier. We can do attack speed of the double slash or damage increased of the double slash. Let's do 5% modifier. Yeah, it's very much like Vampire Survivor, if you ever played that. Also, Rotato is another good one. So you basically have, it's an arena-based game. Very good. It's fun. Okay, let's put a fire shield around us, just because they're getting in close. They're getting in way too close. Yeah, we definitely ain't as powerful as we need to be. Let's do heroic strike. There we go. There we go. Okay, now this is iron here. We definitely need iron. Iron's what allows us to craft. So on this map, we knew that that's what we're going to do. Okay, we got merciless. We got powerful strikes, damage multiplier 15, and then critical damage of 12. We're going to do, let's do damage multiplier. Missed some funny stuff on Call of Duty? I bet. Relentless. Okay, we're going to do multicast. So this is going to affect all three of our currents, which is good. That means 2 of them could cast at the same time. And look at that. Now, the only problem is we are slow as molasses. Yeah, dying is not fun. Cisco watched me yesterday just get straight face punched for 30 minutes, which is not fun. Okay, Shadow 7. Okay, we're going to do... I don't know about the Doom, though. Shadow Missile. Okay, so we're going to need swing frontal physical. Frontal physical, this one. Yeah, let's do thunderclap. There you go. So that's like that's like a Thor skill. I have played with you on the game. Unless you're like wrapping your arms around me, killing rage, and like taking all the bullets that I do across the map, you're not gonna be able to protect me, bro. Okay, attack speed. We can increase damage increase of quick strike or relentless increase. Okay, let's go ahead and do the frequency. So now we've got a little bit of Thor coming down. We got lightning that's hitting, which is good. We got this kind of this thrust that's happening external to the thing. Okay, now we got our first boss that's coming. Let's do critical damage increase. Where's that first boss? Okay, there's the first boss. And of course you're going to hit me. And this is what happens. The speed is horrible. Get out of it. Thank goodness for the tube. Oh. Nope, 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 nope. Oh my gosh. Okay, we need some help. Now, we did almost kill the boss. Things are not doing good. No! All right, dude. You done made me mad. Oh, you done made me mad, bro. You about to get it. Let's do the, man. We can try the suction. I haven't tried these yet. I don't know. Oh, gosh. Okay, we got him. We got him. We're going to do multicast. There we go. We're going to hit the... Let's increase your damage multiplier by 20. No, we don't want to slow down any more than we already are. So let's add poison. We are going to add... let's add flurry. So flurry, you're going to see all of those... the swords and stuff I'm throwing out. What's up, Justin? Good to see you, buddy. This one's on Steam, so it's $9.99 right now. Killing. It's a good game. It's fun. I played the prologue and the beta. So if you like games like this, we're kind of like this arena based, then yeah, this is a pretty cool game. Okay, let's go ahead and do 10% modifier for the area. Good news is we got to expand some. We need to speed our dude up. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Vampire Survivors. Rotato is probably my favorite one like this. Just because it was very funny. There's comedy kind of intertwined with... Okay, dudes. You guys are killing me. Holy mackerel. Okay, we're going to do damage increase or... nope, let's do this. Because we need to be picking things up a little bit further out. We don't need any of these. We're going to pass those. We're going to... Oh, here we go. So here's a multicast. Increase the multicast chance of your skills by 10%. So here's the problem. I can do this legendary or I can speed up. So we're going to do the legendary. So everything's going to be coming way faster. This could be bad because I do need speed. Ugh. Okay, we do more damage. Let's do common. I mean, right now we're just like we're Thor striking down lightning. Hi, buddy. We'll see you in a bit. Thanks for stopping by, man. Okay, let's do... Okay, this is multicast. So let's hit that. That's going to give us a little bit more of this. So as long as they're in front of us, we're pretty much gonna give them the business. Increase the area modifier of your skills with thrust. Okay, that's 2. Now the problem's gonna be is right here. Man, we've got to get speed. We are hurting right now. We need speed. Do we want the chaos golem? I don't think so. Increase the cast frequency. Yep, let's do it. So we can't run fast, and we want everything to come out like so fast. Okay, so swing. This is going to be 2 items. Oh, let's do critical damage. Come on. Increase your armor power by 24. Oh, let's do damage. I mean, we're not doing like horrible, but boy, oh boy, there it is. Agile. Thank you. I mean, we are scarfing these dudes up pretty well. We're just so slow that they're going to come on top of us really fast. Okay, damage increased. So let's do, let's hit that right there. We're going to be coming up on a second boss here in a second. Okay, multicast, powerful strikes. So let's do... Did we? No, we did get those. Now let's continue to make the damage. We want that damage as high as possible. Bloodlust, we don't care about any of those. Let's do powerful strikes. See, we're just melting. We're melting them is the good news. As long as they're in front of us. If they're behind us, though, ain't gonna go well. Holy moly. Okay, let's do increase in the area. There we go. Oh my gosh, will you please give me... Look at that. Look how far that is. Now we're starting to get in there. Okay. Resilient multicast. So all thrust. So that's only 2 of them. Multicast. Yeah. Okay, here's the next boss. Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. Holy crap. I have no idea how we did that. Okay, we're going to do, let's do multicast again. We're just going to keep speeding this up. Okay, damage increase, relentless, thunderclap, huh? Nope, let's modify it. Let's just keep pushing it. Agile, there we go. Speed me up. Speed me up, Scotty. Not beat me up, but speed me up. Okay, so this is gonna, we're gonna be calling in this next one pretty fast here in a minute. Because we are mowing through these peeps pretty fast. This is ridiculous. Okay, multicast area, that's 2 of them. I love the little daggers that shoot out. You can see them shooting out. Like they're just constantly going at this point almost. Holy crap. Okay, there we go. That's perfect. I don't need any health right now. Everything's looking okay with that. Let's get some of this iron. We know that we need the iron. We got some bad guys coming up behind us. These are some nasty boys right there too. Let's expand it a little bit more. Oh, I see it. But you can tell how hard it is to kind of see with something like a build like this. I have no idea where enemy are, like any of that. That's the only bad thing. Now, I think somebody said you can actually turn down that. Make it a little bit easier to see. I'm not sure if that's 100%. Let's just look and see. Okay, so we can do damage numbers, health bar, crosshair. Oh, you can change crosshair colors and everything. That's pretty cool. Okay, we've got this. Okay, we got full screen, very high. That's fine. Okay, the slider controls how visible special effects are. Setting this to lower values will make its special effects are more transparent to increase gameplay visibility. Okay, so let's just check this to see kind of what happens. There you go. Okay. So this was one of the comments on Steam, was just that player couldn't see anything. I guess they probably just didn't know that you can actually turn that setting down. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. I don't know why you would turn it down completely, but... I feel like we're turning it all the way back up. Let's get in there. So that's a pretty cool little setting there. So for those that don't like that type, you know, a game that's overwhelming with the view and stuff, you guys may want that. Okay, let's do thrust. That's 2. That'll be, what is that? It's going to increase them by 2, or expansive. Let's do damage. Oh, jeez, it's more snakes. More snakes on the plane. Look at this, man. Things just fall down. Okay, there we go. Let's do lethality. Nope, let's do increase on how fast it's casting at this point. Okay, the good news, we're almost to the next one. Definitely cool to add that in. My girlfriend complains you can't see vampires fight. Yeah. I'm glad they added it. I mean, there was multiple 1-star reviews about this exact thing, so I'm guessing that they didn't go into settings to see that you could change that. I'd watched a video earlier today where somebody had shown or said that it was like from the prologue that the developer said that they were going to fix that. Okay, let's do okay, let's continue to expand it out. Further out we can get things, the better. Okay, big boss is coming. Where you at, big boss? Oh, okay. You spitting at me, huh? Is that what we're doing? You spitting? Oh, you going down, bro. Look how fast that dude went down. Get out of here. Get out of here. Wow. Okay. Let me grab that. Okay. We're going to do... Let's continue to add damage. Let's do damage, critical damage. And then let's do lethality. I mean, right now we are absolutely... so I pretty much chose nothing but critical damage and damage throughout this entire thing. Just to see what the differences are. I don't normally do that. Oh boy. Oh boy. And that's probably why, because I almost die doing it. There we go. Okay, good to go. Circle around. Looks like we've got the third boss. Okay, we still don't want the golems. We're going to keep what we have here. Let's increase our block by 8 now. Put a little bit of defense. You know we're going to be coming up to a little bit harder of a boss here in a minute. I say that, but we'll see. And I have to be a little bit closer, so... And I want to make sure that I'm continuing to get iron as much as possible. Okay, now we've got the keg dudes. They will blow up. So I've got to face them. They will go boom and kill me real quick like. There we go. Oh. What was that? There's a big guy in there of some sort. Oh, that guy right there. Okay, there we go. Boop. Okay, we're now gonna add... Let's add venom. Let's add some venom on there. Let's poison them up just to scotch. See how that works out. Okay, it looks like it's popping pretty good. Okay, pop out of here, go there. Looking good. Yeah, those barrel guys. Oh, great. I'm about to get hit. Oh, this guy. You had to send me the same guy again? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Almost got me. Okay, agile. There we go. Pump it. Pump up the jam. Dude, there's stuff everywhere, dude. Okay, we did get him, which is good. Pop that gem. Let's go back there. Let's go ahead and hit... let's go ahead and do lethality. Let's just keep... We'll push up our damage a little bit more. Ooh. Oh, bomb dude. Bomb dudes are nasty. Okay, good to go. Let's go up here. Let's see if we can find some iron. And really, the iron is nothing more than like I said earlier, really to help with us crafting other weapons later. So it may not be for this character, but it may be one of the other characters that we want to try. Because obviously this character, we're not going to be crafting anything else. I don't even think there is any other weapons we can craft for this character. Okay, attack speed. Yeah, let's do attack speed. Holy crap. I don't know if there's enough enemy. Maybe they could increase that just a scotch. There we go. More iron. Put this down here. Okay, we got some health there. Try to circle around this guy. Okay, you got 2 gold guys here, so they're gonna scuff me up. And I got the stupid snake dudes shoot the crap at me. Come on, man. Okay, 2,300. The 2,600 is when the next, so the big boss will come out. Okay, good to go. Oh, thank you. Let's do damage multiply. Let's just keep pushing up that damage numbers. Looks like we're doing pretty good with damage right now. Let's float back up here, see if there's any iron or anything. Only bad part is about like 19,000 wolves down here. Oh, get out of here, bomb guy. Snake dude. Okay, so this next fight may go well, may not go well. Because we do have to be right on top of this guy. Okay, we're fixing to hit him here in a second. Okay, we don't need that. Man, still not. We'll multicast it. We're going to try to continue to multicast as much as possible. All right, well, here it comes. Okay, this guy's kind of a dirtbag. No. 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 Bam! What is that thing following me? It's like that thing was trying to hit me. Okay, let's do powerful strikes. Nice. Okay. I think we got everything on that one. So yeah, you can see down here, this is one of the other areas I was kind of talking about. So you have this kind of this down area down here. So you can kind of see what all the different items are that you have. So not a bad little thing. So we hit prestige level 20 with the barbarian after that one. Wow. Okay. That was somewhat intense. All right. Well, hey, I just want to make sure gave you guys an opportunity to kind of look at the game. I mean, that's what today really was. One is to do that. And of course, 2 was to record this video so that others that are watching this. For those that are watching this after the fact, appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. For those that are here, make sure you hit the like button because that helps get this out. My recommendation on this game, it's $9. I've probably played, I don't know, 6 to 7 hours at this point, and I've really been loving it. It is very chaotic, Plumber. I mean, that's probably a pretty good description. The good news is you can turn that down in the settings. So that's one of the things that we kind of showed earlier is you can go into graphics right here and turn down the special effects. And it's not as chaotic, right? It turns that down a little bit to make it a little bit funner. I enjoy, you know, it's got 5 maps as we kind of talked about earlier. I've only made it through the 3 here thus far. This one I played this morning, didn't do so well on this first pass, but the game is fun. Of course, you can curse. So, you know, from a replayability, that's what I always look at for games like this. I mean, for $10, easy. You know, it's an easy sell to me. If you like arena, endless minion type games, then you're absolutely going to love this game. If that's not your style of game, that's not something that you enjoy doing, then I probably would wait. Remember, it's an early access, so there could be bugs. There's going to be changes and all of that. We know there's more weapons coming. We know that there's more skills, more bad guys, all of those type of things. So a lot of that will come through time as they, you know, spend more time creating the game and all of that. So, all right, let me go to this screen here. Anything else anybody can think of? Any other questions or anything? I definitely appreciate you guys coming and hanging out today. That was good. I tried to make this one a little bit quicker, a little bit easier to kind of follow through on this one. Anything else? Okay. Well, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. And Plumber, I'm not sure why you're so sexy, man, but you know what? You are. We'll see you guys. You guys have a wonderful day, and we will see you on the next one. And that'll probably be later today because we're probably going to be coming back on for something else. But appreciate you guys. Thanks you guys for always being here. Bye.
In the palm of your hands, and I don't even understand all this time, but nothing changes.